Are you looking for a reason to get off Instagram? Me too. But I wanted to post this video, so I'm probably doom scrolling as you're watching this. But anyway, one suggestion I may offer is taking a listen to my acoustic cover of Everlong by Foo Fighters while taking a nice stroll through the neighborhood, trying not to think too hard about climate change as your elbows sweat, if that's even a thing, but I'm guessing that's where the phrase elbow grease comes from, so let's say it is. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about how the opportunity came to record this song. A friend, Samantha, had asked me to record an acoustic version of the song for her husband, Julian's birthday. I actually performed for their wedding last year, so it was really cool to work with them again, close to their 1-year anniversary. And before I got started with making the arrangement, I started doing some research on the background of the song, which led me to a couple of celeb gossip sites. But after those, I found out that the song was about Dave finding a connection with someone after his first divorce and being hopeful that love could be true and everlasting. So that was a really cool thing to discover, and I wanted to give this arrangement a hopeful, bright sound. I also didn't want to copy the riff, so in the spirit of Dave Grohl, I kind of made up my own riff from experimenting in between takes, as he admits doing in his interview with Song Stories by NME, but that's something I do normally anyway. Anyway, that riff was discovered accidentally through the first guitar part, as you'll hear here. When I play something like this, I like to think of a Miles Davis quote where he says, "When you play something fast, think slow." Except I actually wanted people to feel this fast part in like a halftime groove. So I added some slap picking technique to give it a little bit of a slower feel to group all the subdivision a little bit. Usually after deciding on the guitar part, I either double it or record it in stereo to give it some depth, and then move on to the next piece of the first arrangement. But it still felt like it wasn't hopeful enough and the pocket wasn't tight enough. So getting there wasn't going to happen with just this guitar part alone. So I added a contrasting guitar part in the other ear, which you can hear now. This one was not only in a lower range, which I thought gave harmonic depth to the accompaniment, but also had a bit slower and less mechanical feel, a little more free-flowing picking pattern. So after that, I tried piano, which didn't seem to work the way I wanted, so I went for a go-to texture in the second verse, which is background vocals. I did end up adding piano in the bridge, which made that pop out a little more in the arrangement, but I still felt like it could be more personal to Sam and Julian. So I asked Sam to send me some videos of the two of them together. She did an awesome job finding these little pieces, almost like puzzle pieces that fit perfectly in the song, especially this one where Julian, unbeknownst that he was already being filmed, says,
"Ready? Tell me when."
To start filming, which just went perfect with the lyrics at the end of the chorus. Though I've been doing these recordings for couples for a while, Sam and Julian were gracious enough to have me officially release this, so it's the first public release of what I'm calling Forever Songs. So if you're out of ideas for a birthday or anniversary present, or just want to surprise someone you care about with something, send me an email at foreversongs@anthonycubbage.com, and we can work together to make a unique cover or even an original song for someone you care about. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you later.